the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first down. To this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a chance. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Darts out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Gun this time. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the types of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Brings up 2nd down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got over that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Man in motion here. Dart gonna throw again. And he hauls in the interception. And the Ravens are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First half, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pass brought in by Watson. That one hits for 30. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Porter gets it on 1st and 10. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. From the gun, Taylor. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The kick by Gano is good. And they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achan. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He's got 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rolling on 3rd. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. He's running for it. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Running left, here's Achan. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Achan again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll stick with Achan. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Staying on the ground here with Achan. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now 1st run of the game, Zamir White. Still has room inside the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Dump off to his fullback. In progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yellow.
Running right, this is Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Wide.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Still going inside the 35. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the 13.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Option give to Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Darks looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
14, Ravens 10. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's pushed downbounds after picking up about 7.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Every little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Throwing from the gun here. The throw is caught. Still going to touch him down after a short pickup. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
3rd and 1.
Going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Mahomes now. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing is Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and you couldn't.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. Already has 1 in this game. This from 30. The kick by Gano is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first down, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Flush down out to his left. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Achane gets a first down and more. this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow, 43, 40. I go rule eight.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They lost for a little, down to the 30. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. 43, 43.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Left side into the hands of McBride. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's within striking distance. And he's finally taken down at the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yellow.
Taylor has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Gano for the PAT.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. That one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achan. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
One play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Getting out to his left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go again with Taylor. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side.
You know, Ken, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of Fowler in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Lions get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't got long enough. You are with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite. So much the mic. That's characters. Not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You rap, you twisted, the girls are whole. You broke, it ain't yours, and everybody knows the old man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mama. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Wanted over. There's no belong to them. Strong with them. Something real like my
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All right, here we go. Second down.
Yellow. I've got blue.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Lofts it deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the rushes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Third and long for Mahomes. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 12 in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with two scores now, it's what, a two-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up for a 14-point lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. To the right, home in by Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got third down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Motioning him from the slot right. Third down run from 18. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. after the penalty. Let's see how their composure is on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Going left side, Bowers has it. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, here starts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down carry for A-Chain. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. A-Chain again. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Working quickly here. Trying for it, it's A-Chain. You can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And any time it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Go right side, and McBride has it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
At the 48-yard line.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. He goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Detroit.
They'll stick with A-Chain. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First down, ball at the 36. Taylor now up the middle. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Some space inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely left up the win right there. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. A-Chain again on 2nd. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. to throw. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Running down the left side. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, here's Dart. This one's caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Devon Achane with the touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they got to do it as a receiver.
They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. So it'll be second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. This finds its target. That's Taylor. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Brings it in. What a call with that double pass. It ends in a touchdown. Another 2-point try coming for the Ravens.
The Ravens will line up for the
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Ravens 55, Lions 36. Graham Gano is set to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5.
Isaac Guerrero on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.
What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey, yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey, yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
All right.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
All right, then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
I check the doors, check the windows.
how'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that I ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that I ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out bad? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what hip hop is like. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that I ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that I ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that I'll keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that I ooh, promises and contracts I used